Hello everyone and welcome back to Diner Dash 2. Last two episodes, you'll notice, I didn't record the audio of the game, and that was because this was the first time I've ever recorded anything on my PC, because, well, so far all I've done are Splatoon speedruns, and that uses my capture card. And when you use the program that I use, OBS, to capture that, it'll auto-detect all of the capture card as a microphone. And I think somewhere in there, through trying to get OBS to work in the past, I think I turned desktop audio off, which is why none of the audio came through. So now we've got the music and everything else. Let me make sure. Okay. For some reason, the game did not save the last time I played. I have absolutely no clue why, and I had to redo all of this. But I'm glad we got the sound now, because the sound is actually important in this game. Not necessarily for the watcher, but for me as the player, because there's a lot of audio cues in the game. Sometimes you can hear things before you see them. Especially like when the families at tables will make a mess. You can hear that. It makes a certain noise of like a cup spilling over. But anyway, I got nothing better to say now, so let's make the joke I originally wanted to before. Ding ding, order up, alright. So now we got a new restaurant, pizza place. And here we have a new customer, cell phone addicts. These guys make the game very difficult, because they make people angry because they talk too much. You'll see what I mean. So, I guess for some recent stuff, I've been getting pretty into puzzles lately. I don't know why. I've done a few jigsaw puzzles in the past. One was of a big blue crab. Another was of the fishes of the Gulf of Mexico, which is a poster I'd seen a lot since I'm a marine biologist. You'd see people, you know, a lab might have that poster up in there, up on the wall, and I've been really wanting one for a while, which I'm sure you could find them, but to go on a brief tangent about that poster, I remember when we were in college, and Brennan could back this up if he ever did talk about this, but there used to be poster sales every so often. I think they might have only been like once a semester, or once every 2 semesters for a few days. And every single time, I always wished that I could find that poster, but I never could. I guess they just didn't sell it. But I did that in puzzle form, and I've got it hanging up in my wall. But I'm working on another puzzle right now that's like, what is it? It's like a couple of cats lounging around in like a witch's workshop with the shells of all the ingredients. That one's taken me a long time. And I'll admit to you, I'm not the biggest fan of jigsaw puzzles, but they're the most common one around. More recently, I've been getting into like little metal puzzles and wooden puzzles. Those I've been enjoying quite a bit recently. Which is, you know, stuff like 2 bent nails and you gotta try to figure out how to get them apart. One that's like a wooden barrel. Another one that's called the wooden star puzzle. But I recently got a puzzle called the Cylinder by Hanayama. Very interesting puzzle, because it's kind of designed like a safe. Hard to figure out, but very fun once you figure it out. Man, I don't think I'm making expert score on this time. Oh, dang it, they left. I'm not making expert, and that's not good enough for me. Yeah, when you start getting these conflicting customer types that make each other angry, and because you get other customers later that take a long time to eat, it gets hectic trying to figure out who do I need to place where, how do I do this? I think I need one more table. Yep. Good enough for me. Oh yeah, and in case you didn't pick up, families, they're used to noise. So if a baby cries near them from like another family's table, they won't get angry. And if they won't get angry at the noise from the cell phone addicts. Which they use like really old school looking cell phones. Because, reminder, this game came out in like 2005 or 2006, I don't even remember. How should I balance this? Put them there. Put them there. Family there. They're just gonna have to wait because they're gonna get angry. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, worst case scenario, I can seat them a little bit earlier. But I don't want to. Alright, screw it, I don't care. How should I approach this situation? Well, it'll be made easier when I've cleared all these tables. Which I might not have that option. Alright, whatever, screw it. I think I might have screwed myself over with this one. Nope, I've definitely screwed myself over. This game gets tricky. Especially because, as you can see, if you remember the last time, I got a coffee machine I could use to keep people happy. Well, I've switched over to a new restaurant. I don't get to keep any of that stuff. Which sucks. Alright, I'll take the chance doing this strategy again. I don't remember if the cell phone addicts order any sooner than other types of customers. I don't think they do. Well, if I'd have paid attention, I'd know. But I didn't. Yeah, this makes it tricky. Because unless I get a family, I don't know. That seems to always happen. They get done I don't know. They might just leave. Yeah, I don't think there's... Yeah, no, they're gonna leave before any of this is done. I don't know if I can make expert now that that's happened. I might not be able to. Also, I like how in this game, every single customer in every restaurant uses a knife and fork, regardless of what they're eating. And whether that even makes sense. Come on, order. If you're quick about things, you'll get some of their hearts back. You won't be angry. Oh, come on. Right when I was done clearing the tables and could have seated them. It might be a better strategy to just seat them and get it over with. And just deal with it. Not worry about the streak or anything. Because it gets annoying having to deal with them. This way I can seat them, and then seat them. I've made things a little trickier because they're going to order way later than everyone else. But they shouldn't. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, y'all can wait. So I guess speaking of puzzles, I haven't really been playing a lot of puzzle games, but I played Puzzle Agent 2 pretty recently. It's a really good game. I'd very heavily recommend it if you like puzzles. I really like the Puzzle Agent games, primarily because they're not just puzzle games, there's a story to them, which I actually like. And it's about uncovering this... Well, I don't know how to explain it without getting into too big of a spoiler territory. Let's just say it involves mysteries that man was never meant to know and gnomes. Alright, they're starting to get angry, and they're about to leave. I need to take action here. And I need to see them there. Damn it. I want my expert score. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care if that means I play fewer levels in this episode. Although I guess I'll say for the sake of progression, I'll do this one more time. And so long as I make the goal, I'll continue. And then maybe at the end, I'll try to get an expert score on the levels I couldn't. You get a bonus. Their happiness increases if you take their order really quickly, but not if you give them their food really quickly. Okay, now that I made them a little bit happier, I might need to just bite the bullet and seat them. Although it's gonna make them angry. But considering the fact that they're probably right about to leave anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, cool. I don't think there's any way this is going to work out without them getting angry. Because if they leave, that's it. Level's over. I'm not getting an expert score. Because you lose like 500 points. Or 500 money. When they get so angry that they leave. Okay. They're not so upset that they left, that's good. And I made expert score. But only just by the thinnest of margins. Yeah, those cell phone addicts make things tricky. They really do. Especially when you get other customers later on that prefer quiet. Becomes a nightmare, let me tell you. Okay, sweet. I've got this restaurant's version of the coffee. Italian sodas. This is all I needed. I just needed this. That's all I needed last level. Oh, and also, depending on how many hearts they have, I might have explained this last episode, but depending on how many hearts everyone has, that will determine how much you make off of the table. Alright, at this point, they're gonna get angry about them blabbing on the phone, but that doesn't matter. Because I can make them happy again with sodas. Just like real life. Oh yeah, and you know how you get, like I explained last time, you get a streak from doing the same action in a row? Yeah, if you stop to like clean up a mess or give someone sodas to make them happy, that ends your streak. Because it's considered a different action. Oh, come on. Alright, that would have worked if I'd been a little faster with a little bit more planning. I should have waited at least a few more seconds before I seeded them, but it's not going to cause that big of an issue. Dang it. I was trying to get the colors aligned, but I didn't. Alright, we just gotta bite the bullet. Nah, they should probably remain at least to the point that they won't leave. Yeah, no, they're not gonna leave before this table gets done. Ooh, but they might. I did not plan that correctly. Alright, I might have screwed myself over again. Because these tables are not going to be ready before they leave. But I think I'm still early enough in the game that it is possible to still get an expert score even if a table leaves. That is not possible later, but here I think it might be. No, I don't think I will, though. No, I'm just not going to get enough points to get expert. But I think I'm going to do like I said. I'm just going to play the level through once, maybe restart it. Just once or twice if it's early on. And maybe I'll come back and try to get expert scores later. So close, too. See, you don't get that other choice, but I don't care. I think that fits it a little bit better. Oh, I thought it was based on color. I didn't even notice the fireplaces were different. Be sure to pay extra attention to tables seated near noisy cell phone. Yeah, I know that. Oh yeah, and sometimes the game throws you curveballs. Some chairs already have a certain color assigned to them. But I got more tables now, so that can help me out in the long run. I'll wait till one more table shows up. Well, that's unfortunate for y'all. Y'all gonna have to wait. Oh, wrong table. Well, I guess it didn't matter that much. I'm gonna try to keep a streak going, so... Take their orders. Come on, give me your order. Oh, this is bad. Oh, come on. Literally the exact second I was about to seat them. No. No, that one, I'm not going to take that one sitting down. We're going to redo that one. Come on. Give me more tables. Yeah, at this point I don't care enough. I'm gonna say screw it and deal with it. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Oh, come on, at least give me enough time to actually get the food to you before the baby starts crying. Well, they're all gonna have to wait. Sorry that I ain't talking too much, but at this point I kinda really gotta focus on this. Screw it, I don't care. Let's try to keep them happy. So that means whenever there's an Italian soda available, it goes straight to that table. Okay, this is getting a little worrisome about them. This game is just throwing me a bunch of tables in amounts that I can't really deal with. Man, I don't know about this one. Because I'm so close to expert, and I don't think I can make it now. But I might be able to. Nah, I made expert. See, this is like I said, earlier in the game, which I'd still consider this early game, you can get expert even if one table leaves. Any more than that? No, it's not happening. Alright, nice job. Business is picking up. Yeehaw, expert score. Now what curveball are you going to throw me for this time? Oh, yes. This is what I've been waiting this entire time for. The podium. So the podium is special. As you can see what it says, you can use it to keep people happy while they're waiting. The moment you get this, the game's over. game's over. Like, I win. I win every level now. It'll take me forever. It'll take me twice as long to complete a level. But I'm pretty much just guaranteed to win now. Because I can keep people happy while they're waiting. So I can have however many tables going. Keep everyone happy. And I don't have to worry about them leaving while they're still waiting to get seated. And that helps keeps your scores, the happiness high, which keeps the amount of money you make high. So unfortunately, this is when the game gets a bit more boring, but it's also when the game gets a lot less hectic for me. Oh no, I forgot, there's another family there. See, now I've got a lot of tables going, which means I can get a really good big streak going, but I can also go back over here, keep everyone happy. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't still have to have a really good balance of what I'm doing, and that it doesn't have its own set of issues, but it's lessened, because these I'd have to worry about this group of businesswomen getting angry, but now I don't. And now, see, I can clear all the tables, come right back, keep them happy. Oh, and in case you're wondering, is there a point where there's too many customers waiting in line? Yes. What happens is they still will spawn into the area, but they are just off screen. You can't see them. And you should be ordering, yep, right then. If I remember correctly, one thing this series does is after every game, it just keeps throwing you new curveballs, new gimmicks, new customer types. It becomes a nightmare to deal with. Can't imagine having to balance a bunch of different, even more types of customers than even this game has. Anyway, I think I might have brought this up last time, but did you know there was like a PSP and a DS version of this game? I think it was the only like console-ish version of the Diner Dash series, and it was only released on the DS and PSP. It was real weird. The DS works exactly how you think it is. You use the touchscreen. But the PSP, you use the, the thing. Do I have any others? Not worth it. Use the D-pad on the PSP. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, look at this. This is what I like to see. All these customers are happy. And while they're eating, I can keep everyone waiting in line happy. So I've been speed running again recently, getting back into it, trying to improve the times that I've got on some of the levels that I've been doing. There's some that's going to be way easier to accomplish than others, but I'm very happy because on one particular level, I broke a second barrier I never thought I would. I'm still trying to get a 134 on level 2. That hasn't happened yet, but level 3, I've finally broken the 1 minute 10 second barrier twice. With a 128 and now, not a 128, with a 108 and now recently with a 106. Which isn't the greatest time anymore considering that the world record used to be 1 minute dead on for a long time and now it just got reduced to 59 seconds. Which is going to be a problem for me. if I ever try to improve even more than I already have. Oh, look at that. I made expert score and didn't even realize it. See what I mean? Not a single word going through my head. I knew the moment I got this, the game's over. Game's immediately easy. Of course, it makes you think of the real world implications of something like this. The fact that how long has it been since closing time? That everyone had to still wait. Recently, I went out of town with my parents. I went to a restaurant and it was completely backed up. I don't know if the guy was just short-staffed at the time, or I think it was because he couldn't have as many people in due to COVID restrictions. But man, it was like a 2-hour wait in that restaurant. And we stuck around and waited for it. It wasn't worth it. But they did give us the drinks for free to make up for it. But even the guy who even the manager there was just like, "Nah, I'm sorry, y'all. That was no food's worth 2-hour wait like that." But yeah, it was like a revolving door of people coming in, seeing the line, being told how long the wait was, and leaving. Like, what? Well, okay. Oh, they're throwing me a curveball. They're giving me larger tables now. That's nothing I can't handle. But, like, I remember I told one group of people that came in, I flat out told them, it's like, we've been waiting for like an hour and a half. And that shocked, like, you waiting for an hour and a half? And it immediately turned around and left. I don't blame them. The food was good, but it was not worth the wait. Oh, one thing you might be noticing is that whenever you can do something, like if you need a high chair or if you need the mop or just if the drinks are available, they start glowing. It's a nice little visual indicator to help you out a bit. Not the best visual indicator, but because of how much else you got going on the screen, but it's mostly good enough. Oh, that was a mistake. I definitely made a mistake here. Putting them next to the cell phone addicts. I just gotta say though, because I know I already talked about it, but I just love how old the phones they use look. Like, you can tell they're supposed to be... Honestly, they look like late 90s flip phones. Alright, y'all can wait. I got urgent business to attend to over here. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't put you there. Come on. Come on, chef. Alright, we're done. Nope, you're just gonna have to wait. This is much more urgent to me. Come on. Alright, there we go. Oh, dang it. I didn't... Oh, well. Alright. Come on, please let me be lucky. Yeehaw, that was all I needed. And there we go, made expert score. It doesn't matter, I'm already at expert. I don't care about a high score, that doesn't matter. Closing time. That's the way to do it. Mr. Big's plans are in trouble now.
Gosh darn it.